All right. Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kabadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, we the brothers of GMS Mississippi Camp. I'm the brother Yashua Ma to my right.
You run me short.
And what we're going into today, all right, is for their sakes came the flood. And you had to go back during the time of the flood. You had the descendants of Cain in the earth, and when you go into it, you go into the Josephus and it speaks about how the descendants of Cain had a wicked influence on the earth. Now we know uh, with the Josephus, sometimes, it goes off on particular things, all right, but you're extrapolating the spirit, it will make sense, all right, the descendants of Cain had a wicked and a violent influence in the earth. Because you go back during the time of the flood, speaks about how, violence, was pretty much rampant in the earth. All right, it's the same thing that we're seeing today under the influence of Esau Edom. Okay, so the Lord brought the flood because it was so wicked. He brought Sodom and Gomorrah because it was so lewd and wicked. But then what you have in America is like a mixture of two, the violence and the lewdness, man. You can say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's nothing like the scripture says, nothing new under the sun. So it's definitely not far fetched that when the Lord destroyed the earth the first time, it was because of the influence of Cain, which is the same spirit of Esau Edom.
And we can see. Yeah. So, exactly. Yeah, let's get that.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 16 in the KJV. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
Yeah, so when our king is a child, and what is a child? The characteristics of a child. Okay, impatient, undisciplined, okay, experimental, not far-sighted, hasty. Okay, and this is the current rulership that we exist under today is the rulership of Esau Edom, who rules the earth like a child. Okay, that's a child. Chemtrails in the air. Okay, putting these chemicals in the food that cause cancer. It's like a child that's doing pranks. Putting poison in the toothpaste and want to change a man into a woman, put a beard on a woman. It's like a child.
Trying to make food, make their own version of food.
Yeah.
Like a child be playing in dirt, mud
pies. Yeah. Exactly. Like this is a goddamn child that runs the earth, and it says when our princes eat in the morning, that means they have no discipline. Because when you go into it with that whole thing of breakfast, okay, it comes from the term break fast. Because when you sleep, you're in the fast. All right. So when you break your fast is when the first thing you eat, and then and when you go into nobility that had discipline, they will handle all the uh, major affairs in the morning, and then they will break their fast. You know, they show what the discipline, man. They show what was more important. Even Yahweh Shai, when he was teaching the word, matter of fact, just to prove their point, get Luke 4:36, just to prove their point. You will handle your major business early in the morning, and then eventually, you will take that break and you'll break your fast about midday. That's where that whole intermediate fasting come from. Where that's a trait of the nobles, man.
You said Luke 4:36.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It says, and they were all amazed and spake among themselves, saying, "What a word is this? For with authority and power he commanded the unclean spirits, and they come out."
Hold on, let me see. Might be. Oh, so like it, John. So like, yeah, John.
This is
30, 33.
This John
started
31.
31, yep.
John 4:31.
Yep.
In the meanwhile, his disciples prayed him, saying, "Master, eat." But he said unto them, I have no meat to eat that ye know not of.
Go ahead.
Therefore said the disciples one to another, Have any man brought him aught to eat? Yahushua said unto them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work.
Yeah, so he said his meat was to do the will of him that sent him, which means he had important business, you know, and that's someone who cared about their empire, you know, the ruler that cared about the people in his empire. You know, he would wake up and handle all his important business, and then he would tend to his own nourishment, man. You know, that's how Yahushua trained us to be, man. You know, to tend to the affairs, you know, of others. Okay, then we start tending to ourselves, man.
Selflessness.
Yep, yep,
Putting others before yourself.
yep. And that's the trait of a good ruler. But under Esau, it's the complete opposite, man. All right, you gotta, and the child is only thinking of itself. You know, a child is only thinking of his pleasure. When the child be asking for stuff, we don't consider how much money in the account. When he wants his PlayStation 5 and the games and this and that, a child ain't considering, okay, the bills that's coming up. He just want what he want. And that's the mind of an Edomite that's ruling the earth, man. And that mindset, all right, has influenced the earth, all right, in complete wickedness, man. You know? Um, let's get let's get look at that Sirach 10 and 2.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
So this man is the ruler of the earth. So the masses of the earth come under that wicked vibration of Edomite. All right, entitled, selfish, impatient, violent. Okay, rebellion against order. You know, that's the influence that this man has established in the earth, and this is why the Lord is going to bring judgment. You had something?
No, I was just pulling it up in the GNT. Said something else.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This is Sirach 10 and 2 in the GNT. All the officials and all the citizens would be like their ruler.
All the officials and all the citizens, the government leaders, city council leaders, because everybody is corrupt. Chief of police, everybody is goddamn corrupt. Mayors, governors, everybody is corrupt in this system, man. Business owners, these major corporations, everybody is corrupt, man. They only out for gain. Okay? These big companies are all about cutting corners. Okay, but who suffers, man? The people. They put certain things in their merchandise and their products, okay, that's harmful, but then you got what? The industry of so-called I don't kind of say it. The Walgreens. What you get at Walgreens, okay, at the back. You got that industry. Okay, so here it is. You got people selling you certain products to get you sick, but then they got these other people that's making a killing off these products, man. So it's all just a big scam. Like under Esau Edom, the earth is a big scam. You spend more time trying to figure out the scam than living. You got it, bro.
Nah, I just thought about what you said because, like, store like CVS and Walgreens, they'll have the poison at the front of the store.
Yep.
And then have
the cure at the back.
Yeah.
Gun. And it's all under this man's rulership. And this how everybody operates. Like they whole thing is, can I get over on this person? Mm-hmm. That's how people just operate. That's how they thought. Can I get over? Let's get that in 2nd Ezra 15, and do 5. 2nd Ezra 15:5.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5.
Yep.
Behold, saith the Lord,
yep.
I will bring plagues upon the world,
yep.
the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
So why are these things coming? Now it's going to go into the why these things coming. Go ahead.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Under whose watch? Who gives the green light for wickedness? Who glorifies wickedness as a standard on how to live and how to be? Okay? Esau Edom. Okay, go ahead.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Their hurtful works are fulfilled. It's getting to the point to where it's just too much. The Lord has to come back. Because Esau not going to stop until he stops. You know, the scriptures say he will let,
He
until
that letteth.
he that letteth until he be removed out of the way. So the Lord's allowing this man to get to a certain point with his wickedness, man. He's allowing, all right, this wicked influence in the earth, but when it reaches a point to when it's fulfilled, all right, it's going to come through and thresh, man. What's that in Job 3:13?
This is Job chapter 3, verse 13.
Yep.
It says, "For now should I have lain still and been quiet, I should have slept."
And Joel.
Oh, you said Joel.
Yeah, it's a lot.
3 and 13.
Come.
All right, this is Joel 3 and 13.
Yep.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Mm-hmm.
Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Their wickedness is great. So now it's time for their threshing, man, which is judgment. Okay, you're gonna have Jacob's trouble. Okay, time of chaos leading all the way up into the time of the nukes, man. And it's gonna be that the Lord is going to purge the earth, man. And whatever remains of you heathen, you going straight into captivity, man. Okay, the Lord has a judgment for wickedness, man, and it's death and captivity. You can say.
I was just thinking about what Yahushua said, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
So because, like you said, Esau, Edom, he has that power and authority in the earth to condemn wickedness, but he's promoting it. So the more he promotes it, the more it grows, and it becomes more plain, in the earth. And like you said, like Yahushua said, the love of many shall wax cold. So it's gonna get to the point to where it's gonna get so bad that humanity is gonna lose basically humanity.
Yep.
Like, it's gonna lose this whole view of humanity.
It ain't no boundaries. It ain't no value on life. There's no consideration. Like people are supposed to have like this natural affection.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures say that in the latter days there wouldn't be no natural affection. Like a mother doesn't have a natural affection towards children. Okay, people don't have a natural affection towards life. Everything is rooted on just fulfilling your lust in the moment. No matter what means, no matter if it's by adultery, no matter if it's by robbery, no matter if it's by murder, it's just fulfilling your lust at that moment, man. Beast. Esau has morphed people into beasts, man.
They survive and just especially among Jake's being just surviving in Esau Edom's kingdom, went from just trying to do that as an adult, worried about as a child growing up as an adult, but you mainly worried about these Edomites to hell, you a newborn now, fearing for your life because your own parents will take you out.
Oh yeah, if your mother is Eve, one of these little young motherfuckers, man, once they cut the umbilical cord, you on your own.
Uh-huh.
If you like one of these little Eves, these little monsters, if you born to one of them, that's judgment, man. Okay, there's no way the Lord allows you to be born to one of these little monsters unless it was judgment, man. Because once you cut the umbilical cord, you on your own, my guy. Like I say, ain't no natural affection for the children anymore, man. Okay? You get that in Sirach 40:10, Bible show. They might be started at 9. Yeah, start at 9, Bible show.
This is Sirach chapter 40, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and discourage.
And all these things are coming. Okay? All these things coming at the same time. The Lord's going to overwhelm the earth, with his anger. The earth is going to really feel the anger. Because right now you've been hearing about it. Right now you've been hearing about that. But then we come to the next phase where you're going to feel it. You're going to be in it. And it's going to be a torment. All right? Go ahead.
These things are created for the wicked.
Created for who?
The wicked.
The wicked. You see, it's because of Esau Edom that the Lord's anger is kindled to this level to where his judgment gonna shake the earth. Go ahead.
And for their sakes came the flood.
And for their sakes came the flood for the wicked and everyone that was under that wicked influence, because you had the sons of God back then, okay? Because Noah was a son of God, but there was other sons of God and their families, okay? And they was under the influence of the wicked. That's why they was destroyed. Okay, and Noah was telling their ass, but what did they do? They continue to follow the wicked, just like today. Everyone that's under the order of Esau Edom, that's in it, that's under the wicked influence of Esau Edom, all right, they're gonna get caught up in their judgment, man. You're gonna get caught up with it. That's why I was saying, what's it, Revelation 18, I think 6. Start, yeah, read 4. Yeah.
This Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that's the elect getting delivered for those missiles hit. But it says, so you won't partake in her sins, okay, or those plagues. You see, like the judgment is coming for Esau, but that's why if you take that sea hip, there's you making an alliance with this devil, man. Okay, and the Lord, you're signing up to partake in the sins. All right, because if you take the sea hip, that means you agree with this society that look, you cool with how society is ran. You just want your little portion. You just want your little convenience. But guess what? You're guilty by association, man. If you're not condemning this place, you're with it. Okay, ain't no gray areas, man. You got it.
I was going to say, with the scripture we had got a couple of days ago, what profit is it to pray unto the Lord?
Oh, yep.
That's how the Lord look at you, saying that what profit do we have serving the Lord when we can serve wickedness, serve Esau?
You saying it with your actions. Your actions is saying, might well roll with E. Bet. Bet. Get that in Tobit 4 and 13. Because our forefathers, they were spiritual men, and they understood, what made the Lord angry, what caused, evil times to come in the earth. You got it, bro.
You start at top.
Start at 13. Tobit chapter 4, verse 13.
Chapter 4.
Yeah, chapter 4, verse
13. This is Tobit chapter 4, verse 13. Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren.
Yep.
The sons of daughters of thy people. The sons and daughters of thy people.
Yep.
And not taking a wife of them. For in pride is destruction and much trouble, and in lewdness is decay and great want.
Yep.
For lewdness is the mother of famine.
For lewdness is the mother of famine. Okay? Lewdness is the mother of famine. Pride brings evil times, man. Okay? And the earth is proud. All right, not only proud, but they're proud against the Most High. Following whose influence, man? The child himself, Esau Edom. Okay? The demon child himself, man. Okay? So our forefathers understood, like, look, you act this way, this is gonna be the consequence of that action, man.
Right.
You can say
no, I was just agreeing with you.
Let's get that in Colossians 3. I won't say 3 and 5.
This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
Yep. And mortify means to put things to death. Because what Esau does, he over sexualizes. He over, everything he does, he overstimulates you. That's why people, they indulge, in just random sex. They indulge in random drugs and, overuse of alcohol, overeating, But we're supposed to be able, and because Eastern culture, you tame your flesh. You ate in moderation, you drunk in moderation. You didn't really, our forefather they ain't had hoes. They had a wife, wives, every now and then, they might get a harlot, Okay, but ultimately they wasn't just, you know, off the hinges. Like Esau teach you just be off the hinges and destroy yourself in the flesh. Well, no, the Apostle Paul was like, look, mortify your members, man. Go ahead.
Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection,
Yep.
evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry.
Read that in the NLT.
This Colossians 3:5 in the NLT. So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, impurity, lust, and evil desires.
Yep.
Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idler,
Yep.
worshiping the things of this world.
Yeah, so Esau, what he does, he brings out the beast in you. He makes you operate on that beast frequency, on that on your low nature, what they call a low nature. You know, their root chakra. Okay? Esau, he makes you live off that impulse. You know, the low frequency, the low vibration impulse, man, as of a beast. You know, to destroy yourself, man. All right, but read the next verse 6.
For NLT, KJ.
Which one you think?
I do NLT. It says, because of these sins, the anger of the Most High is coming.
Yep, for these sins, anger of the Lord is coming. The scriptures is telling us, giving you, this is why the Lord is mad. So our mind said we should do the opposite. You know, like, okay, the scriptures say, oh, happy art thou, Israel, for things that are made pleasing unto the Lord are made known unto you. Okay, in Baruch the 4th chapter, and I believe the 4th verse. But as we understand what's pleasing to our power, we indulge in that. We overdo that. You know, if you're gonna overdo anything, it's best to overdo that than to overdo wickedness, man. Okay, and get caught up in the Lord's anger, man. You know.
Yeah. Yep. That's why Peter said, seeing that all these things are dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be?
Yep.
In our holy conversation.
Yep.
So knowing that the Lord, like you said, the Lord's judgment is coming because of the sins of these people. You know, what type of mindset should we have and behavior should we be showing on the earth?
Yep.
Knowing that all eyes are on us.
Especially the eyes of the Lord. Like there's no people don't consider that everything is being taken note.
Right. Being monitored.
Yeah, because and it's funny how people got all these sayings, especially Jake, you know, on social media. They got all these sayings, but really everything go back in the spirit. Cause Jake talk about what? They pull up or, you know, pulling up. Guess what? Your house shop finna pull up. Jake like to talk about they big steppers. You know, well, guess what? The scripture say your house shy. It's gonna be like he trading through grapes. You know, he gonna really show you niggas who a big stepper. Okay, and then what niggas say now? I keep receipts.
Right.
Okay, your house shot keep receipts.
Good.
You know, so I be thinking about all these little sayings that Jake got, and then you think about in the spirit. You know, all right. You know, let's get that in. Let's get that in Revelation 11:18. So.
This is Revelations 11:18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
Yep.
And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
See, we want to be on the reward. We want to get that righteous reward. That's what we here for. Like, we understand like what's pleasing to our power. So we're fighting to get that reward. But niggas are begging for the Lord's wrath. On the flip side, as we're, you know, scrambling and scratching and clawing, trying to get that reward, you know, of the righteous, niggas are begging for the wrath on the left hand side, man.
And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great.
So that's the 144,000 of first fruit, and the rest of the 1/3 men, women, and children. They that fear the Lord's name, small and great, and you fear through your behavior. Your conduct shows what you fear. You know, go ahead.
And shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
And shall destroy them which destroy the earth. Who is that? Esau, Edom. Okay? So for their sakes came the flood, and for Esau's rulership now is going to come, all right, the missiles, man, and the wrath of the Heavenly Father through Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. You know?
When we think about it too, when you said 2/3, they begging for the wrath, just like a little child, you know. Like when they keep acting out, your parents will say like, "You begging for an ass whooping. Get your ass over."
You ain't gonna be happy till I beat your goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be satisfied.
Right.
You know? You see? He's all right. Done, bro.
But just, like the scriptures say, ask the ruler, so it's the people.
Yep. Yep. That's all I had. You had something new? All right. Well, with that, you know, we pray. All right, that you brothers and you sisters edified once again. We'll give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem Rakakadash.
and double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his brothers. Peace and blessed salutations to the whole collection. Shalom.
Shalom.